Make sure to subscribe.
Hey everybody, welcome back. So I did it again. I didn't make a video last Wednesday and I didn't tell you. The reason for that was because I was at VBS, and before VBS we left early and we went swimming the whole day, so I never was home really. And I just forgot to tell you that. So once again, I am so sorry. And just for a reminder and a heads up, this Wednesday I'm not making a video because I'm going on a friend's trip to the lake. So some things have changed definitely around here, and I'm going to show you what's different. So I can't remember in the last video if I told you that I sold 2 of these guys, but I did. So I only have 5 in here, and got these 3 boys and then these 2 girls. Blue here is finally alone. I finally sold that white guy, my little sweet big guy, and he's in a good home now, so she's by herself for once again. Patchy's been a bad boy lately. He keeps getting his food wet so it turns into mush and wasting it. So for his punishment, I don't give him any more food till supper time. So he gets to deal with that. That's what bad boys get. Yep. Baxter is still hot and in this cooped up cage. So he's still miserable as normal. And yesterday, I got rid of 2 of Mouse's bunnies, so now there's only 6 in here. Isn't that right, Mousies? Yeah. Hi, little one. I got rid of 2 females, and soon I will tell you the reason for that. Now, here's the biggest change that I've had, and I'm going to show it to you. So, you guys probably remember Joey, my silver and white bunny with the blue eyes. Well, he is back. So he's living down here for a while till somebody else decides to want him. Now, the reason for Joey being back and those 2 females up there going to a new home is because when I gave Joey and little Baxter Jr. to my friend, they were supposed to be both males. But during the last week, I was taking care of my friend's bunnies while they were away, and I decided I wanted to check them again and make sure they were still both boys, because Joey was majorly bigger than little Baxter Jr. Turns out little Baxter Jr. was a girl and Joey here was still a boy. So they didn't want a boy and a girl because they didn't want to have bunnies. So my friend's mom had to convince her daughters to get that they could get 2 females just so the girls would give up the male. So they came over here, picked out 2 females, and gave me this guy back. It's good to have him back, but he needs to find a new home. And I think it'll be easier for him to find a new home since he's prettier. Isn't that right, buddy? Yeah. Also, it'll be pretty fun to get to see a bunny from Mouse and Patchy at its adult size, because I've never seen one at its adult size. And I thought they'd get pretty big for how big they are right now at their age. Like, they're bigger than Violet's babies when they're at the same age. And you know Patchy's huge, so I really think that Mouse and Patchy's bunnies take more after Patchy than they do Mouse. So I've seen a Mouse and Baxter bunny grow up all the way because Blue and Mouse are descendants of Violet and Baxter. And then Joey here and that white one that I had, they're full-sized, and they're from Blue and Patchy, so I've seen them at their adult size, but I've never seen a Mouse and Patchy bunny. I see you up there, trying to photobomb, or video bomb in this case. Also, sometime around last month, a lady that we know that I sold a male and a female bunny, supposedly, to her, she told us that both the bunnies were actually both females. And that was my fault, totally. Turns out I've been sexing bunnies wrong for a long time, like since I started this business. I had some of them right and some of them wrong, but most of them were probably wrong. So I just watched another YouTube video about how to do it a couple weeks ago before I checked these guys' genders, and turns out I was doing it completely wrong. So I've renewed my knowledge, and now I'm not going to be wrong anymore. So everybody that I say is female, and everybody I say is male. I can't believe that I was doing that. That's so bad on my part. And I really feel sorry for people that I was supposed to give them like 2 males or 2 females, and they ended up with a male and a female, and then they might have ended up with babies. So that stinks. Oh, this is my dog Ginger. She decided she wanted to be in the video too. Oh, Ginger. Also, some of you may or may not be wondering why Blue isn't pregnant again. That's because business has slowed down to where I'm barely getting rid of these guys. Like, we've had to lower the prices down. My original prices were $20 a piece, and we've lowered them down to $15 a piece. The white one I sold was $5, and Joey over here is also $5. We've posted them on Facebook, on Craigslist, so it's harder to do it online than it was in person when, like, the kids can convince their parents to get them, like, when they're right there in person. It was just easier that way, because I did it at soccer games. I brought them in a pin, and kids were, like, holding them and petting them and showing their parents how gentle they were, and some of the parents fell into their little kids' traps and ended up with a rabbit that they didn't expect to buy. But that's why little Blue here isn't pregnant again, because business is kind of getting harder. We're trying everything we can to get rid of them. Just be praying that they find a good home. And these guys, they're swimming, sort of. I don't know why they do that. I never knew rabbits like to swim. Guess mine do. Also, some of you may be wondering about those t-shirts I was supposed to be making. Well, since I've been to so many camps and stuff, I've never had a time to go get them made, so hopefully in the next few weeks I'll finally have a time to where it's not crazy and I can make some. Because the first one was just like a see if I like it type of shirt, so it wasn't my official one. And there's definitely going to be stuff added to it, so hopefully I'll have those out soon. Joey is panting so bad that he's shaking his cage and his water bottle shaking. That's how hot it is here, guys. Like, it's probably 100 degrees out here right now, for real. Like, I'm not being sarcastic. I mean, dead serious. It's probably 100 degrees out here in misery. And I just want to say, those guys, his ears are so cute when he does that. He, like, flops them. And he's not even a lop. He's adorable. I don't get why nobody wants him yet. I don't get why nobody wants any of you. You're all adorable. Okay, I just looked. It's 97 out here. But it says feels like 104. So, it's hot. But I'm used to being outside, so the heat doesn't bother me. It just bothers these rabbits with all that fur. I don't have a problem with it. Once it's past 90, it all feels the same. So, I guess that's all for this video. I just wanted to kind of make the most of it, tell you pretty much everything possible, because I'm kind of making up for not making a video last Wednesday and not going to be making a video this Wednesday. So, this one's kind of long, but that's okay. We like long ones, right? I know I do. I didn't like the first few ones that they were so short. I wanted to be able to make long videos, and now that's happening because I'm talking more. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you are not subscribed already and you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys!